Excuse me. Hey, friends, it's Coach Mike here. Um, Great information I want to share with you. One of my 27 or 28-year resources now on taxes. Who is your tax person? Now, stay with me. I don't want you to, oh, I already got a tax person. I don't need to watch this. Sometimes you can get introduced to an even better tax person. Now, this is mainly if you're here in the Los Angeles area. Um, it's going to be more practical for you to have a LA tax person. So I've been working with Hollywood Income Tax Services now for, I believe it is 27 or 28 years. And for actor, well, they do real estate taxes and then they do actor taxes. And what they do, this is really important, right? What they do, and you can barely see it because of the lighting, but they have a, try to turn it, qualified performing artist worksheet. And it has all of these different write-offs that actors can use depending on the amount of money you've made. So what I want you to do is just take this information down. Now they'll give you, I'm gonna give you their information and I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna type their information as well. But ask for the Mike Pointer rate, the Mike Pointer rate. Just make sure you ask for that. Okay, so it's Hollywood Income Tax Services. You're gonna contact Deena Croston, D-E-E-N-A, D-E-E-N-A, Croston, and their number, oh boy, should have grabbed my glasses, but I'm gonna post it anyway. 323-782-8522. You'd think I know it by heart all these years. Well, but I don't call them much, right? So I just refer people to them. So they are great. I mean, I remember the first year I dealt with them because I didn't know how to handle large amounts of money because the Lord really blessed my family with in our first year of making good money. I didn't know what to do with that money. That's why you hear about the multimillionaires losing their money, owing the IRS. I didn't know. And I owed a sinful amount. I don't even want to say what it is, but that first year, I think it was 93 when I moved to Hollywood and I really started making good money acting, man. It's a sinful amount. And I was angry with Hollywood income tax because, you know, it's like, why do I owe this much money? And then he taught me, and he's an older Jewish man, just beautiful man, right? Just great. Very, very, I don't call people filthy rich because money's not dirty. Very wealthy man, right? And he said, if you bring me on board your team and let me do your books, I'll get you a return every year. And that kind of went right on by because it's like, you know, how you gonna get me a return? You know, I was young, man, I was young. The mindset you have when you're young and you have no wisdom. So I drove away and I thought about it and I was like, man, I'm on board. And every year since then, I've gotten a great return. And so, you know, we start with this qualify. Listen, let me go back. See, people go to H&R Block, Jackson Hewitt. They don't necessarily specialize in actor taxes. I bet they're not going to give you a qualified performing artist worksheet. I doubt it, right? So contact them, tell them I sent you, Mike Pointer, and ask for the Mike Pointer rate. Again, it's Deena Croston. If you live in LA, if you know where the Grove is, like 3rd and Fairfax over that way, that's where they are, this basic general location, right? But it's Deena Croston. Call, leave a message because she's always busy, should be. It's a thriving practice. 323-782-8522. But again, I'm gonna go in and post this information here in a second. So contact them and tell them I sent you. Again, you'll have to leave a message more than likely. So just, I mean, if you can get listen, if you're used to owing, okay, but you'll owe less. If you're used to getting a return, you'll get a bigger return. I mean, every year I get a return. I mean, I run a business that's fully incorporated. I pay a lot in city taxes and I got a lot of write-offs. Okay. So it's more of a job for me. It takes me about 2 hours to do the taxes, but we trust them. We've been using them every time we go. They have our file. It's not like, oh, Tracy that helped you last year doesn't work here anymore. The person doesn't really understand the notes in your file. That's the benefit of having a team like this that just specializes in taxes for actors and for real estate professionals, some property owners. So check them out, friends. I appreciate you for watching. How is your new year going so far? You know, they say, especially in the fitness community, people join gyms and stuff. They'll sign up for a gym, and by the third week of January, they don't even go to the gym anymore. You know why? Because it's just talk. That whole song and dance people do at the end of the year, right? Oh, this year was terrible. I can't wait till next year. Man, give me 2020, new decade, my 2020 vision and all that stuff. And folks don't understand. I don't care how many slogans you use. I don't care what church you go to and you run up and down the aisle, roll, dance, the whole thing. All of them slogans. The Lord won't bless your efforts until first you got to trust him. But then second, man, you got to have a plan. If you want to eat, work, right? You got to have a great plan. And you can't just have slogans. Oh yeah, name it and claim it and all this kind of stuff. And I'm going to get my mansion. I'm going to get my Mercedes. Man, all of that stuff is nonsense. You got to work. But let me give you a key that half of you watching right now, those of you that are going to watch later, you won't agree with. So you say, yeah, man, just work hard. So I don't believe in hard work. I don't. My wife was just telling me, she said, you've been in business 20 years and you've made it look easy. Now, in the beginning, it wasn't easy as I was trying to still figure out my business model, right? But yeah, it's because I don't work hard. I don't work hard. I work intelligently. When I see things steering in the wrong direction, I do what my mentors taught me. At my first thought, and I don't blame people, man, these stupid people. No, right? I just say, is there a better way to perform this task? Is there a better way to reach the outcome of my goal? That's what I ask myself. Is there a better way? When you start complaining and all that, there's no answers in complaining. So the next time you run into a dilemma, don't ask how come. How come they ask how can? How can? See, how come leads to blame. How can find solutions. It fixates your brain on solutions. When you focus on solutions, what happens is your brain gets busy and you start tuning out like things that aren't consistent with the goal that you're working on. And then things start showing up in your environment, right? Things that have probably always been there. You driving in your car. Oh, wow. And I was just thinking of this place and that place, or this idea hit me. And there the place is right there. And then you say, your friends say, man, that place has always been there. They've been there 50 years. But because you're not focused on finding solutions, then all you can think of is problems and how come this and, you know, how come people are stupid and all. Man, people aren't stupid. If anything, I'm thinking stupidly when I start complaining. So there's no need to complain. You work on the solution. Blame yourself. You want to blame somebody? It's me. All it is I haven't figured this out yet. And I'm going to figure it out. I'll find a way. Your significant other may say, how, honey? How are you going to do it? How are you going to figure it? It's like, I don't know yet, but I'm working on a solution. I will find a way. And believe me, I'm a black man, as you can see, and I'm supposed to be complaining, and I'm supposed to be talking about racism, and it's holding me back and all that. No, my parents didn't train me up that way. They were always providers, my parents, and they never talked about, yeah, man, it's the white man. Now the new racism is the white man is held down by somebody. And the talent agent, you should hear the talent agents at my showcase. They're saying white is out. And my good Caucasian brothers and sisters listening, don't you believe that trash either. Please, that's coming from a black man. Don't you believe that trash either, right? Everybody's out that doesn't seek and discover and find a better way of accomplishing their task. Don't you believe that propaganda garbage? Because they're addressing actors, right? I said, Andy Muller, she just did the Progressive commercial for the Super Bowl. I thought white was out, right? Max Weisenberg, 65-year-old man, just did a great national commercial. He's white and Jewish and all this stuff, right? And I know white out. I understand folks in their little limited thinking. I get it. But you need a warrior, a hero like myself to come along and say, don't you buy into that garbage, right? Yeah, white is out now. White's the new racism. No, 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 you persevere. All you got to do is seek and find a better way of accomplishing your task. And you got to tune out some of this media stuff that's happening right now. I know it's only going to get worse as we reach election, and they're going to find every reason for you to take your eye off the prize, to focus on media, focus on CNN, NBC, MSNBC, and Fox and all this stuff. And you start licking your watery mouth and chops about the election. And I don't like this and I don't like that. All you're doing in the limited time you have on planet Earth is moving yourself away from your goal by focusing on things. Ain't nothing you can do about it anyway. Who's this news anchor, Gail, whatever she said about Kobe that leaked and shit? How do you know? That could be a plan. That could be a plan to draw more attention to her, just like R. Kelly. I mean, I see this stuff in my little browser and all that, and it come on the news because I watch local news every morning. And it's like, yeah, but that's not my focus. Them people Gail make millions of dollars, right? Right. So I need to get to a point where I'm giving my children money, you know, and they earn the rest. And people in my family, right? The people that need stuff, homeless people, real homeless people that don't want to be homeless. Not the people that are just out on the street and I see them over in the cut putting on makeup and doing their hair. I'm not talking about those people. I don't want to go to a shelter because it's too many crazy people there. Okay, great. See, the people that are truly homeless, right, that want a better life, say, I want to be able to help them. I want to be able to help them. I want to open up a shelter for, or at least be a part of a 20-bedroom home that helps motherless children and women and children that are homeless, right? I want to be able to help them to get into a place. I got a client that's taking my course in March. She sleeps in her car, but man, she's determined. She is determined, right? And I'm here. You know, rest on the arms of this hero. I'm here, right? I'm going to help you. And you will be another one of my success stories. So we don't believe no trash around here. Okay, we don't believe what you can't do. You've seen too many people accomplish goals and they make a great story out of them. And they're plastered all over the news. Why? To encourage and help other people that really want this American dream. All right, so friends, listen, I appreciate you for watching. Take this, but get a hold of this tax information. I need you to get your hands on it. I got to do an event here in a minute. I got to do 2 more posts. Friends, I appreciate you for watching. Enjoy the wonderful weekend. It's a beautiful day. You can breathe, you can see, you can smell, you can hear, you can watch, right? You can comment, you can like and love and do all the wonderful things. Be thankful. Whenever you get ready to hear yourself start murmuring and complaining, you focus on the goodness of God, right? That I'm well. You can, gosh, you can laugh, you can go, you could take the day off if you can afford it, right? You can have an awesome existence if you change your thinking and you focus on gratitude. What's gratitude? Gratitude is a great attitude, right? You meld them together, right? It's easy to complain. It's easy to murmur. It's easy to talk about all the people, places, and things that you hate. That's easy. But if you focus on gratitude, friends, it changes your biochemistry, right? It raises your dopamine levels and balances your serotonin levels. Oh, don't get me started. All right, I got to go. Friends, I appreciate you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. All right, thanks for watching.